and welcome to the 30th anniversary of Super Mario World. Alright, we're going to do this. We actually have not played this in a long time. So we're going to do this for the 30th anniversary. Welcome. This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. So I'm going to go a little overview of this game. At the time this game came out, the newest Mario game we had was Super Mario Bros. 3. But by the point that game came out, wait. Hello, I'm sorry I'm not home, but I've gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Bowser, Yoshi. So at the time this game at this time the game came out in Japan, the current Mario game out was Mario 3. And the Super Nintendo was getting a little bit long in the NES was getting a little long in the tooth. So what happened was they decided around the time like 89 or so, they decided we need to come out with a new system, because at the point the PC Engine went out in Japan, as was the Sega Genesis in 1988, PC Engine 87. So they needed a new beefed up console. And they decided to come up with the Super Nintendo, which didn't come out in Japan until 90. And it was their way of competing with the new powered up consoles like the Mega Drive and the PC Engine. What we would know in America as the TurboGrafx 16 and the Sega Genesis. So those two systems were already out. Yeah, I know that. So when this game came out, it was like really to show off what the system could do at the time. Yet all these like really cool effects, like shades and kind of like scaling effects. A lot of this stuff was like really ahead of its time for a console game of this era. Like the NES could do that. Like it did things the NES just could not do. And so it really was impressive for the time, like what a system could do compared to like the previous system. Because the Genesis could do some of those effects, but not as well. So we're gonna bounce in the guy's head, because that's what Sega does, with Nintendo don't. And this was basically to show off like what the system really could do, in the way the Super Mario Brothers on the original NES could. So there's that. And what? Oh no. So it basically was like showing off what the system could do. Because look at all those coins. Coins that Mario's clogged up pooper. So it shows what the NES could do, the Super NES could do. And a lot of this stuff was really, really impressive for the time, compared to like what NES could do. And there's like that whole debate also at the time, like which was better, Sonic or Mario? Who'd you like more, Sonic or Mario? Well, Sonic did a lot of cool shit. I think Sonic overall is kind of a lesser experience than this, because you don't get to explore as much as you can in Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one. So I think that was kind of the big letdown with the first Sonic. So that was I think the thing with Sonic compared to like Mario that made Mario cool. Not to say Sonic 1 is bad, but it's not my I personally like Sonic 2 a little bit more than the original Sonic. Actually, a lot more. I think Sonic 2 is a better game, more polished. Yoshi! Hooray, thanks for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi. I'm on my way to rescue my friends Bowser. Trapped me in that egg, yeah. So, a lot of stuff in this game was like really impressive. I got the system for Christmas in 91. I had like the NES before that, and this game was mind-blowing. when it came out, because I was like familiar with the original Mario, Super Mario Brothers, which was amazing. That must have been like amazing if you went from like an Atari 2600 to an NES. Like, this was impressive the way it went from the NES to the SNES. And this was really the beginning of the the console wars, because what did you like more, the Sega Genesis or the Super Nintendo? And if you're really into like sports games and like shmups, you loved the Genesis. I also heard that the Genesis was really good with fighting games later on, but for like arcade games and sports games and shmups, you went with the Sega Genesis. That was the console for you. We got a 1-up out of it. Is that a 1-up or a mushroom? Oh yeah, it's just a mushroom. The only way you can get a 1-up out of that is if you get all the pinkish fruits on the trees, not the reddish fruits. But yeah, this game is just amazing. This was like the first... This game was like mind-blowing when it first came out back in like the early 90s. Especially if you're going from like Mario 3 to Super Mario World. And I will say in parts, there's some elements like that make Super Mario 3 like maybe a better game. I mean, there's like more power-ups. The levels are a bit trickier. But overall, I think this is a really amazing game. And then later, of course, later Mario games will improve things even more. Because and of course, with the NES, you had Final Fantasy 2 at the time. We called it 2, but it's 4. You had Zelda: Link to the Past, Super Castlevania 4. Some really cool like Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 3 aka 6. You just had a lot of really good games in the Super Nintendo. And the Genesis tried, but I mean, Phantasy Star 4 is amazing. I love Shining Force, but really, I mean, you have Final Fantasy 6 and Chrono Trigger. If you were in Japan, you had Final Fantasy 5 and 2 Dragon Quest games. That's saying something. A lot of other cool games as well, like Suikoden Densei 3, which we now call Trials of Mana, and we got Breath of Fire, and the Lufia games. A lot of really cool RPGs, Super Metroid, Mario Kart, Killer Instinct, Earthbound, what else? Yoshi's Island. A lot of really good games came out on the system. I think I mentioned the Breath of Fire games. Which is like a lot of really good classics. Not to say that, I mean, the Sega Genesis had classics, but look at the Super Nintendo. If you loved RPGs, if you were an RPG gamer, you had to have a Super Nintendo. It was the RPG console of the time. Especially if you were in Japan in the 90s. We eat Pokey. Here's an enemy from Super Mario Brothers 2. One of the only 2 enemies from Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, I was gonna bring that. I guess I'm gonna bring this up. This game has several enemies. Actually, 2 enemies that first appeared in Mario Brothers 2. Super Mario Brothers 2. Pokey and Ninjas. Ninjas appear in the last area of the game, but they are in the game technically. So there are Ninjas. And Pokey first appeared in Mario 2 as well. Now, Bob-ombs appeared in Super Mario Bros. 2 also, but they first appeared in Super Mario Bros. 3, so they're making their return appearance. And then they became regulars in Mario games from then on out. The Bob-ombs did. Like, Bob-ombs became regular enemies by Mario 3 in Mario games, but they first appeared in any Mario game with Mario 2. 40! Run! It's a big number. That was their first appearance in a major Mario game, was Mario 2. But later on, they appeared in Mario 3, then became regulars. Took a while for the Shy Guys, too. So now I'm at one of these castles. Like an asshole. Yeah, Yoshi can't come in here. But so basically, that's kind of like the history of this game. And this game has a lot of... There's like so many mods and stuff and games that have based themselves off this game. It's amazing. This game has like a whole culture around it. It's like a phenomenon. Like at this time, Mario is more recognizable than Mickey Mouse or Bugs Bunny at that point. That's impressive. He was like more famous than Mickey Mouse or Bugs Bunny. Or Ronald McDonald even. So that's what I'm gonna say about Mario 3. I mean Mario 2. It's a classic. I could get all. Yeah, no fucking what. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna get all the I'm gonna bounce on all these Koopas and get a big fat. No, I can't. I was gonna say I wanted to get a 1-up out of all this, but it's like I can't. Jump on his head at least. So yeah, that's basically the long history of Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario World, and this kind of laid the groundwork for later Mario games. Really, like Yoshi became a major character. This was actually the last game for a while for the Koopa Kids. They didn't appear again in a Mario game until like way later, like on the Wii. So there's that. I mean, yeah, they appeared in Mario's Missing, but we're not going to talk about that game, because that game sucks. There's Iggy. Iggy, yeah. Iggy Koopa, not to be confused with the kid from Heathcliff or Iggy Pop. So, yeah. Oh, speaking of that, what I was saying earlier, I actually got a, Intex, the wet set, Looney Tunes beach ball, 36-inch beach ball. That's like really rare. Like I miss those like licensed character beach balls that were actually really big. It's really cute. It's got Bugs Bunny, Tweety Bird, and the Tasmanian Devil on it. There was an earlier one that had Tweety and Sylvester on it, but that was kind of like more glossy. But this one is really smooth and softer compared to that one. It's not as fabricy. But yeah, they're quite rare and go for a lot, so I got one of those. If only I could get a Puffy Paws inflatable husky, that'd be great. So we're gonna jump off Yoshi and we're gonna kick this guy's ass and get a cape. See, there's the cape. It's the cape. It's the fucking cape. Dude. Fuck you. So this game also got away with warp zones. There was like no warp zones really. There's like secret paths you can take because you can play the levels as many times as you want. That's new. So you can find like secrets to take different paths that can actually lead you really early on, like at this point in the game, to go fight Bowser. Without skipping like a big portion of the game, like most of it at that point. He's playing baseball. It's not baseball season anymore. It's football season. Yeah, it's football season, you douchebag. Yeah. So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna get like a bunch of fucking coins. Okay, sorry Yoshi, but your princess is another fucking castle. Or should I say asshole? What's an asshole? It's like an asshole. It's like an asshole. Not quite. See, now you can get coins. I was never really good at this, but I figured it out how to do this. Oh, I'm gonna look at that. There we go. That was cool. It was cool, cat bad. Oh, that was lame. I apologize. Booyah! So that's that. We're gonna get another Yoshi pretty soon. Give me your fucking cape, you little bastard. See, there's another Yoshi in there. Okay. So yeah, that's basically a lot of Mario 3, and there's like ghost houses for the first time, because in Mario 3, the ghosts were actually in the castles. Or should I say fortresses, because you fought the mini-boss in those. Because you fought the Koopa Kids in airships. This time it's castles. And there's no kings this time. There's like no kings, and there's no Toad acting so dramatic like he is in Super Mario Brothers 3. Like overly dramatic Toad. It's like super dramatic. It's probably gonna be like a 94, I think. Yeah, fuck yeah. And so we beat this game, and we're gonna go to the last area. Because now we're going to show you the bonus game this game offers you. Coins, coins, coins. Coins, 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 coins. Coins, 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 coins. Mario's pooper. So yeah, we have a lot to show you in this game. And so yeah, there was like later Mario games where Yoshi. Now you have different color Yoshis in this game, and they all work like if you're a green Yoshi, that's like the generic Yoshi. But if you're like a red Yoshi, no matter what shell you eat, throws fireballs. Like because in this Mario game, shells basically are. Don't know what I want to get the boat. I want to show you the key mechanic, actually. So yeah, if you eat that shell, you turn into a. You can fly, and if you're using a purple Yoshi, no matter what shell you fly, and that's the key that leads to the secret exit, or the Green Switch Palace. And these ones you can shoot fireballs. And if you're a red Yoshi, no matter what shell you eat, you'll make fireballs. Now, if you eat the yellow shell, normally if a Koopa gets into a yellow shell, they go crazy. But if you eat a yellow shell, Mario can like stomp and make like a little earthquake. And if a purple Koopa gets near a blue Koopa gets near a shell, if they're not in the shell, like kick it. Kick it. So yeah, we beat that level. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you the bonus game, and that'll be it. Because I'm getting really hungry. Hungry, hungry, hungry. I'm so hungry I could eat an Octorok. Yeah. Oh boy, I'm so hungry I could eat an Octorok. My boy, dinner is what all true warriors strive for. It is written that poop. Oh, those CDI Zelda games. Those are amazing. They're amazing for all the wrong reasons. Because they're bad. The only good thing about them is those cutscenes, because they're so stupid. They're so ridiculously. 3-up moon. Those little moons, by the way, they give you 3-ups if you get one. There's no 2-up item in this game. The only way you can get a 2-up is if you get a Koopa chain, a chain of 1-ups. Like it's there's no item that gives you a 3-up. The way there is with the 1-up mushroom, but there's that 3-up moon. I think it's possible to chain a 3-up, but I've never seen it happen. It's like really hard to do. All right, we're now going to go to the bonus game. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, so this is the bonus game. And now this is hard to do with Yoshi, so we're going to get off his back. Get off my back, Mario! Now you got to match these. And if you get in a certain pattern, you can get a 1-up. Let's see if I can get anything. No! Fuck you. Getting on fire flowers. Alright, I got one up that way. So that's the bonus game. Yeah! And I will see you again next time when we're not going to do Mario World because I've Let's Played this game. But it's going to be the Christmas special pretty soon. And there's no real game for Thanksgiving because I'm recording this on Thanksgiving, by the way. So I will see you again next time with later videos. See you next time, folks.